What's up guys, Alex from FIFA Scouting Tips here, and welcome to this guide to the cheapest high potential goal scorers in FIFA 15. Now I've divided the strikers, which I'm going to look at, into goal scorers and target men. And what I mean by goal scorers are players who are good at dribbling, good at finishing, usually got decent speed as well. So if you're looking for a big strong striker who can hold the ball up and who is good in the air, you'll want to check out my next video on target men. That's going to come out in a couple of days. But like I said, today I'm going to look at goal scorers. So make sure you head over to FIFAscoutingtips.com where there'll be the full article. Today I'm just looking at my recommendations from that article, and that'll have every player in the game who has a minimum potential of 76 and a maximum cost of £1 million. They're all sorted by position as well, and the new website design has just launched, so it should be really easy to find the players that you're looking for. Make sure you let me know what you think of the website design as well, if you spot any bugs or anything like that. I'm always looking to improve and to make it better. So right, now that that's done, let's have a look at my recommendations today. And first of all, we've got Adam Armstrong. He starts at 60 overall and he's got 80 potential. He is just 17 years old and he plays for Newcastle United. The value from your scout, if your scout has a look at him, will be £160,000. But if you send an inquiry to Newcastle, you can't actually get him in the first window. But if you inquire in January, they'll want a price of £1.1 million, which is slightly over the £1 million limit, but it does mean that you can get him for around about £800,000 to £900,000, so you can still get him for less than £1 million. His wages are £2,250 and he has a 1-year contract, which helps bring his price down a bit, I think. He's also right-footed and he's got a 3-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves. This guy is mainly good with physical stats, but he's not lagging behind at all with his technical stats, so he's quite well balanced in all areas. So as you can see, really good balance, 85 balance, and decent pace as well. And his strengths really lie in his ball control and his finishing. So he's going to be able to use that balance and decent speed to get past defenders, and use that ball control to keep the ball close to his feet, but then when he gets into the box he's going to be able to put his chances away. But what I always find is a good thing is to compare his technical stats to his overall, and if you do that, there aren't very many which lag behind, so it means that by the time he gets to his 80 potential, lots of these stats should be up around 80. So his free kick accuracy, his passing, his heading, all these things, they're very close to his overall, so they should go up very nicely indeed. And he's got 80 potential, so he's got 20 points of growth, so he should go pretty quickly as well. And if you have a look at some of his other technical stats, he's also good at shooting from distance and with good curve as well. That's going to make his long shots even more deadly, so don't be afraid to shoot from outside the box if you get the chance. So next up we've got Devante Cole. He starts at 60 overall and has 79 potential, and he's 19 years old and plays for Barnsley. Scout's valuation of him is £170,000, but as with Armstrong, if you inquire, you'll get a price back of £1.1 million, so again you can get him for around about £800,000 to £900,000. His wages are just £2,000 and he's also got a 1-year contract. He's right-footed with a 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, and he also has the speedster trait. So if you look at his physical stats, you'll see why. He has 93 sprint speed and 88 acceleration. That is going to be devastating at lower league levels where there aren't as many super quick players, or where the defenders are going to be a bit more vulnerable. That pace is going to be so useful. Really good agility as well. And while he is a little bit more raw than Adam Armstrong in terms of his technical stats, what's good about Cole is that he's a couple of years older, but he's still got loads of growing to do. So what that means is he should grow even faster. He should grow very quickly because he's got a bit of catching up to do. So this shouldn't matter for very long that his technical stats are lagging behind a little bit, in terms of they're not quite as well rounded, but the key things, the most important things, are there. So he's got good powerful shot, good finishing and good dribbling. So those are the key things which you want in a good goal scorer striker, and he's got them. So when he goes and grows up towards his potential, those are going to be his standout stats, and they're going to be really good. So my final recommendation is Samad Yezel. He starts at 63 overall and has 77 potential. He's 20 years old and he plays for Liverpool. The Scout's valuation of him is £275,000, but he's a bit of an odd one because if you send an inquiry, Liverpool only want £160,000 for him, much less than the Scout's valuation. Usually it's the other way around, it's usually much higher than what your Scout reckons. So it means that you can get him for around about £120,000. His wages are £5,000 and he's got a 3-year contract. He's right-footed with 3-star weak foot. He's also got 3-star skill moves. He is injury prone, so it's a slight risk, but I think it's worth it just to be able to get such an amazing bargain with this player. So looking at his stats, like the others, he's got good pace, very good balance and agility. So that's going to be very useful, like with Cole and Armstrong, at getting past the defenders. But his standout technical stats really are his dribbling and his finishing. Dribbling 71 and finishing 72. For a player rated 63, that is really exceptional. Very high, much higher than you'd expect for a player like this. His volleys are also very decent, so don't be afraid to try something a bit spectacular with him. So he's got the key things there, which make goal scorers really good. Good dribbling and good finishing, so he's going to be really deadly in the box, getting around defenders and then finishing off his chances. And for around about £120,000, you can't really say no. That's such a good bargain. So let's have a look at how these players do after 3 years of growth, so you can get an idea of the type of players that they develop into. Okay, let's have a look at how these guys did after 3 years, because we've got some really good players in here. First up, we've got Adam Armstrong, and like I said earlier, he is the most well balanced out of these players. Some really good all-round stats in there. Decent long shots and shot power there, 74 shot power and 69 long shots, but good finishing up close as well with 72 finishing, and he's even decent in the air with 70 heading accuracy. Even though he's not the tallest guy in the world, he can still score you a few headers as well. Good at dribbling, and with ball control 73 as well. That'd be really useful for getting around defenders. And that curve that I mentioned earlier, that's gone up to 77 now, so like I said earlier, don't be afraid to shoot from distance with him. He's got good shot power and good curve. That could be very useful indeed. But also his passing is decent as well, so he can set up his teammates as well, so he can do pretty much anything when it comes to attacking. Next up, we've got Devante Cole, and he has some incredible stats. Just look at that pace, 97 acceleration and 98 sprint speed. That's pretty much as quick as he's going to get in the game, as quick as anyone can get in the game. That is amazing. Stamina's been going up nicely as well though, so it means that he can run all game long, which is really useful. Good agility and balance too. His jumping is good now. His heading accuracy isn't quite as good as Armstrong's, but it's getting better, and with that good jumping, he's going to become good in the air in a couple of years' time. Very good finishing and dribbling as well, pushing up towards 80 in a couple of years' time now, but really good shot power and long shots, even better than Armstrong, so he can score goals from distance as well, or up close if that's where he pops up. So he's going to be a very good goal scorer, and that pace is going to be absolutely lethal at lower leagues. And he's got very good overall as well, 71. So he's pushing up towards his potential now, doing very well indeed. And then finally we've got Samad Yezel, and he is a real poacher, a real goal scorer now. 81 finishing at just 71 overall, so by the time he gets up towards that potential of 77, that finishing could be pushing on towards the late 80s. His dribbling and ball control also doing really well. That's the highest out of any of these players, so he's going to be great at beating defenders, and his physical stats still pretty good. But yeah, like I said, he's mainly a fantastic poacher, so he's going to be in the right place at the right time. 75 attack position will see to that, so he'll be popping up in all the right places, and with that 81 finishing, he's going to finish off the chances that he can create. So 3 really good players there, all slightly different, good at different things, but all worth considering. So head over to FIFAscoutingtips.com for the full article with every player with a minimum potential of 76 and maximum cost of £1 million. If you've used any of these players, I'd like to hear what you thought of them, how they feel in game. But if there's another good goal scorer that I haven't mentioned, make sure you tell me about that as well. It'd be really good to see who you found is really good. If you've got any ideas for what you want me to do on this channel next, do let me know. I'm looking to do a career mode soon, and I'm having a couple of thoughts about that. Maybe doing one where I start with a really poor team and just scout players, or perhaps doing one with a team that has a little bit more money but only buying players that I feature in my articles. Those are my thoughts. If you've got any ideas for that, do let me know. So I can start that soon. I'm also still doing the scouting competition this month as well, so if you found a really good scouted player, take a picture when they're in the academy or just after they've been promoted, so they haven't grown at all. You can send a picture in the comments below, or you can go over to the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/FIFA-scouting-tips, and leave a picture there, or you can send it to @FIFA-scouting on Twitter using the hashtag ScoutingGod. That will end at the end of December. You may have noticed I'm also doing a FIFA giveaway for Christmas, so again, go to the Twitter stream or the Facebook page. You'll get all the details there. You'll need to retweet and follow on Twitter, or like and share the post on Facebook for a chance to win. You can enter once on Twitter or on Facebook as well if you want to. You can double the chances you got to win. That closes on the 15th of December, and I'll announce the winner shortly after that. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. I'd really appreciate that, and thanks for watching.